login was the plan. Low was history.
Have you ever wondered what the very first message sent over the internet was? Many people imagine something dramatic or symbolic. In reality, it was short, accidental, and almost funny. The first transmission happened in October 1969, and the system crashed halfway through the word. At the time, it was not called the Internet. It was called ARPANET, a research network funded by the United States Department of Defense. Its goal was to connect computers at universities and research institutions so they could share data and computing resources more efficiently. On the evening of October 29, 1969, a graduate student named Charlie Klein sat at a computer at the University of California, Los Angeles. He was supervised by Professor Leonard. Their task was to send a message to another computer located at the Stanford Research Institute. The receiving computer was operated by Bill Duvall. The plan was simple. Klein would type the word login, so he could remotely access the Stanford machine. Duvall would confirm over the telephone that each letter arrived correctly on his screen. Klein typed the letter L. Then Duvall confirmed that it appeared. He typed the letter O, and once again, confirmation came through. When Klein typed the letter G, the system crashed, and the connection failed before the word could be completed. The first internet message in history was simply L and O. About an hour later, after fixing the problem, the team successfully transmitted the full word login, but the accidental L and O became part of internet history. It marked the first time two distant computers communicated over a packet-switched network. To understand why ARPANET existed, we need to go back to 1957. That year, the Soviet Union launched Sputnik, the first artificial satellite. The event shocked the United States and triggered concerns about technological competition during the Cold War. In response, President Dwight Eisenhower established the Advanced Research Projects Agency, known as ARPA. Its mission was to fund advanced scientific research that would ensure American technological leadership, particularly in defense and communications. One key concern was the vulnerability of centralized communication systems. Traditional telephone networks relied on circuit switching. If a central hub was destroyed, communication could collapse. Researchers began exploring the idea of decentralized networks that could survive partial damage. A major conceptual influence was Robotnik, a psychologist and computer scientist who worked at ARPA. He imagined a globally interconnected set of computers that would allow people to share information easily. His vision helped shape early networking research in the 1960s. At the technical level, Leonard Kleinrach developed important mathematical theories related to packet switching. Packet switching breaks data into small units called packets. Each packet travels independently through the network and is reassembled at its destination, making the system more flexible and resilient. ARPA funded the construction of specialized computers called interface message processors, built by Bolt and Newman. These machines acted as early routers. The first node was installed at UCLA in 1969, followed by nodes at Stanford Research Institute, UC, Santa Barbara, and the University of Utah. The researchers communicated using documents called requests for comments, or RFCs. The first RFC was written by Steve Crocker in 1969. This open and collaborative approach to problem solving became a defining feature of Internet development and governance. During the 1970s, ARPANET expanded steadily. Email was introduced in 1971 by Ray Tomlinson, becoming one of the network's most popular applications. Universities and research centers joined, creating a growing community of scientists who relied on digital communication. A major breakthrough came with the development of TCP/IP by Vint Cerf and Bob Kahn. These protocols created a universal standard for connecting different networks. On January 1, 1983, ARPANET officially adopted TCP/IP, marking the true birth of the modern Internet. The final transformation occurred in 1989 when Tim Berners-Lee, working at CERN, proposed the World Wide Web. He created hypertext markup language, URLs, and HTTP, enabling users to navigate information through linked pages. The web made the Internet accessible to ordinary people around the world. From a Cold War research project to a global system connecting billions, the internet grew through collaboration and innovation. Its origins were humble and imperfect. The first message was not a grand statement, but a technical glitch. Yet that simple LNO opened the door to a new era of human connection. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this journey through internet history fascinating, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the tech that shapes our world. See you in the next one.